This is AC Starlord, aka Awesome. Welcome back to my channel. And I recently saw this movie in IMAX with one of my good friends. The movie is called Seven. And now this is a unique movie. It has been has not it has Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt in it, and they're both detectives. And they are challenged with a case that has seven different incidents in it, but they all they're all connected to a biblical standard of sins. Now, I don't know if any of you guys heard of this, but there's seven deadly sins. Now, theoretically, in the Bible, there's more than seven deadly sins, but this movie only talks about only the seven deadly sins. Now, which is pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth. Now, sloth is laziness, gluttony is eating too much, pride is, of course, having too much pride, envy is being envy of someone or something or anything really. Greed is, you have greed with money and also that. Lust is lusting over someone. Like if you love someone or you like someone, that person's with someone else, or you're still lusting over this person, or just lusting over anything, man and woman. Um, Wrath, I think wrath is, I don't have a really good explanation for wrath, but wrath is just like, and someone's wrath, I guess. And envy is agreeing with envy. And so each crime that they go to and solve has each one of these words: pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth. And this killer kills them and knows facts about them and knows the personal life. So eventually one of them is, you see, gluttony. Gluttony was a big dude that was a big heavyset dude that um died by eating too much. But there was a sedative in his meals that made him eat too much and then bust out. Greed. There was a guy, he killed a guy and he put in the office greed because he was greedy. Lust. He put two guys in a strip club and lusting over a prostitute. Sloth. There was one person that was very lazy. And envy, I don't remember that crime, but basically they're each scene they're solving the crime and they're trying to figure out who this was. And eventually the killer reveals himself. And then it comes to this one crime. There's two more. And it came up to all the other seven, the first few, what? One, two, three, four, five. There was only two more to solve. Other two, the criminal reveals himself. And as he reveals himself to them and puts them in prison and all stuff like that to Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, um, they had to go out to the desert exclusively away from the city. And there comes the famous phrase, "What's in the box?" Eventually, someone delivers a package, and what's in the box? So I'm not going to spoil it for you, but if you have seen the movie, then you know what's in the box. But if you don't know what's in the box, then this is a good phrase for the movie. What's in the box? What's in the box? You might have heard people when they talk about this movie, they quote this because it's the quote, it does the one of the best quotes in this movie. It's the most famous quote ever. Also, people can say that out loud, and even if you don't know if it comes from this movie, people just say it because, like, even if you're like at Christmas, birthday party, whatever, you would say, "What's in this box?" It's a normal reaction. And if you get a package also delivered to you, what is in the box? So, yeah. Um, and I'm gonna say, if you don't know this movie, it's part of a body part. It's a part of your body, but it's not any, feet, hands, or anything like that. Think of the terms of what's think in terms of what's keep in terms of what's keeping your whole face and area and keeping your face and everything else in this area folded. Now, hold it, meaning this all right here. But I'm not giving out too much. If you guessed already, it is what you're guessing already, right? But ironically, that's a common phrase in there. But if you're also a person that likes true crime shows or if you're a person that likes true crime shows, right? Um, you're normally going to like this instantly. Now, if you like true crime shows, you're going to like this instantly. You're going to like this whole movie because it reveals a lot of things and it shows you a lot of things and it shows you other solving crimes, but also you're traditioned to like these things. If you're also a law student that's studying law and you like this kind of stuff, it's interesting nonetheless. This is an interesting story because you see them solving a crime for seven deadly sins. Now, me being such a religious person, I already know about the seven deadly sins and I already described them to you. But when I was talking to my dad and also, there's more sins than seven in the Bible. They just only quote only seven of them, but also make this movie a lot more shorter and less long than it needs to be, than it already is for 2 hour one 2 hours one, yeah, yeah, 2 hours or so. Um they shortened it down to seven. Now I did do a part one of this and I had an alien Romulus movie in the background. As you can see in the background here, it's what, black and red. The alien was black in the background and red on the face of the alien. That was for, if you didn't guess already, that was for shadow, a shadow for the background of that in that video for, because I did a Snapchat video for aliens, but I'm also going to do another video on this, on aliens and Beetlejuice and Godzilla minus one. But that was a shadow in the background of that video because of this poster behind me right now. It's black and red, but you see more red than black. Alien Romulus had more black. So basically, again, I highly recommend checking this out. If you haven't seen it already. If you like this crime series, If you like crime series like true crime or crime movies like this, go check it out. If you're a law student, you will love this as well. And if you're just into this kind of stuff, you'll love it. Um, I did see an IMAX, and I gotta tell you, when I saw it in IMAX, it was kind of amazing. It was on the big screen. I have this on Blu-ray. I never watched it on Blu-ray. I was going to watch it with my friend Juan, but then also um, I saw it with my other friend, IMAX. Now I want to rewatch it on Blu-ray, see if it's any different, like quality-wise. But seeing it in IMAX was amazing. It was, I think, a 20th anniversary or something like that for it to be on IMAX. I think it's still in IMAX. I think you can still check it out. They do have an all-new poster for it after being out for a long time. This is one of the original ones. They have different other posters. They do have a black background with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, and the words and so the words are seven in red. But I like this poster. This is one of the main posters. But it was just unique to see an old-fashioned film in theaters. Just a unique way of seeing something in theaters, and it's just fun. It was fun. I highly recommend checking it out on Blu-ray, on digital, if you can find it on Blu-ray, if you can find it on digital or a streaming service. But if you can go to the theater, I think they still might be playing it. Check on that while I'm here with my phone right in front of me. But I think they still might have it playing, but let me see, because it might be still playing AMC and some of that. Um, yeah, they still have it playing. They have it playing still. So if you still want to see it, they have it playing still in IMAX. So I highly recommend checking it out. Um, put it on your watch list. And yeah, that's seven. It's about as clear as day, solving a crime of seven deadly sins, and they solve it. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave you with this. Put a like if you like this video. Put a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And what's in the box? I know you hit with the deuces, but what's in the box?